Our top story tonight on Wednesday. The NBA fined Kobe Bryant $100,000 for calling a ref a gay slur during a game. Kobe apologized for the remark by buying every gay person in America a diamond ring.
Cameras caught Joe Biden falling asleep on Wednesday while President Obama gave his speech on reducing the deficit. Commented Dick Cheney.
Hey, you never saw me falling asleep during George W. Bush's speeches about reducing the deficit. It's because George W. Bush never gave a speech about reducing the deficit. See what I did there? Ah! Oh! I'm okay.
A public school in Chicago is banning students from bringing in homemade lunches. However, since it's Chicago, students can still bring their own lunch as long as they can afford the bribe.
And on Monday, a massive super jumbo jet clipped and spun a smaller plane on the runway at JFK Airport, said a conspiracy theorist.
You may think that a small plane was hit by one jet at JFK, but I happen to know that there was a second jet that hit it. And it came from the grassy tarmac. It's all in the video. It's all in the video. That little plane went back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back. Left.
A study released this week shows that indoor marijuana farms account for 1% of the nation's energy usage. 0.5% is used growing the pot, and the other half is used on all-night viewings of The Big Lebowski.
Applebee's coming under fire this week after one of its restaurants in Michigan served alcohol instead of juice to a 15-month-old infant. That's not the joke. The infant's mother realized her baby was drunk when he was seen enjoying the food served at Applebee's.
Nicolas Cage, who is very photogenic, was arrested in New Orleans last Friday night and charged with public drunkenness. In his defense, Cage claimed he had to get drunk so that he could forget every movie he's made in the past 10 years.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is the man who keeps defending his hosting of the Golden Globes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ricky Gervais.
Thank you very much. Universal is considering making a musical movie based on the Broadway hit American Idiot. The studio is also considering making a disaster movie based on Spider-Man Turn Off the Dime. Seth Rogen turned 29 on Friday, and his sense of humor turned 14. Haley Joel Osment celebrated his 23rd birthday last weekend, commented the actor.
Hundreds of people came to my party last week, and they were all dead. And I saw them.
I can't believe we got him on the show. And finally, Kesha has joined PETA in its campaign to stop the clubbing of baby seals. Instead of baby seals, PETA is urging listeners to club Kesha. Come on.
Thank you very much, Ricky Gervais.
Cheers!
Yeah. During the Toronto stop of his My Violent Torpedo of Truth tour, Charlie Sheen raised a toast to the ashes of a fan's dead husband. He then immediately snorted them.
The childhood home of Princess-to-be, Kate Middleton, will be offered for sale to the highest bidder this Tuesday by a British website. Added a representative of the auction website.
In addition to Kate Middleton's childhood home, we will also just throw in as a bonus Camilla Parker Bowles' childhood staple. He got it, ask him.
devoted to penises of different animals has finally put on display its first organ donated by a human. The museum would have exhibited the human penis sooner, but the donor had told them they would need a much bigger display case than was actually necessary.
Speaking of penises, Hustler publisher Larry Flint will release a new book later this month detailing the sex lives of American presidents. Commented Joe Biden.
Yeah, I also heard that Larry Flint was going to put on a sex book about the vice presidents. And that's when he found out that none of us have ever been able to get laid. Literally. God.
The Trinidad Scorpion Butch T. Pepper has been named the world's hottest chili pepper. The world's lamest chili pepper remains Anthony Kiedis. He let that happen.